Right, okay, grade 12. So today we are going to be looking at differential calculus and we're going to be looking at the rules for differentiation, right? So the first question is saying to us we need to find dx of f of x using the rules for differentiation, right? So we've got this function here, and this is a polynomial. So this is a cubic function together with the quadratic. It's a lot that's happening here. You really need to know your business, especially when we deal with cubic functions on their own and we need to draw the cubic graphs. So, but now let us focus on what we have right now, okay? So I'll share the notes later on, but let us look at using a certain rule for differentiation in order to find dx of f of x, right? So, okay, we understand that when we're dealing with a polynomial like this, okay, the first thing that we'll do in this case is that we'll put what we are supposed to find, we'll equate it because this is a function. What you're going to do, you're going to say 3 multiplied by 6, and you're going to have your 18. And then you're going to be left with what? With x. And then as an exponent, you're going to be left with squared. I'll explain that. And then you add your 10, because you're going to be saying 5 multiplied by 2, which is going to be 10, and then your x as it is, and then you just say minus 4. So right now what's happening here is that you've differentiated, you done. If it was for 2 marks, you'll get your 2 marks. What's happening here is that the first thing that you're going to do, you're going to treat each term individually, or you're going to separate each work individually, right? The rule behind this law of differentiation is that you need to multiply the exponent with the base, right? Or the coefficient, rather. So you need to multiply the exponent with the coefficient, and then after you're going to subtract a 1 from where? From the exponent. That is the rule. So please write it down so that you do not forget it, but I will send through the notes as well. So you need to multiply the exponent together with the coefficient, right? And we got 18. And then when we subtract 1 from this exponent, which is 3, we get 2, right? That is a rule, guys. You cannot change it. And then plus 5x squared, what you're going to be doing as well, 5 multiplied by 2 is 10, right? And x, 2 minus 1 is nothing, so you don't have to add a 1 here, right? Because 1 is just 1. And then you need to understand that what is left is negative 4x. You just put your negative 4, right? That is how you differentiate the negative 4x. And then when it comes to the 6, you need to know that 6 is basically a constant, right? And then the differentiation for it is just 0. So you can't add a 0 because 6 is a constant. Negative 6 is a constant. You do not add negative 6. It's just a constant, meaning its derivative or it being differentiated leads to 0.